Can I just say how hard it was to film this fucking video? I've probably filmed it 2 or 3 times and either the quality was super off, I tried it with my new lens, and then it ended up way too long. Oh my god, it was seriously a struggle. Like, the struggle is real with this one. Filming this video was a lot harder than I expected. It was super hard for me to narrow everything down into like just stuff that I like, you know, super loved. There's a lot of things that I loved this year, but at the same time, if you guys have been following my channel for at least this year, you guys know what happened to me earlier this year, so I actually didn't really have a chance to try too many beauty products. I mean, I think I probably only had like 1 haul video the whole entire year, although that doesn't mean I didn't go shopping. Okay, let me just tell you, there's like tons of bags of shit over here that I plan on filming for you guys pretty soon. I did buy a lot of shit, but I haven't had a chance to really try anything. But a ton of you had asked me to do it. In the many years that I've been on YouTube, I've never done one before. I don't know why. I mean, I work in the industry, so I can tell that it would be a great opportunity for you guys to know like what were my favorites this year and if there's anything new that you can try. I personally love watching these kind of videos, so I don't know why I never decided to film one of my own. But this year I got so many requests to actually do this video, so without further ado, let's get started. I'm gonna have to take a sip of my coffee before we get started. The past couple of times that I filmed this video, I got major cotton mouth from talking too much, and I'm just getting over being sick, so trust me when I say that was death on my throat and death on my vocal cords. So, favorite tool of the year. I started using this maybe about 1.5 years ago, but this year for sure I really got into it. I am in love with my Clarisonic Mia 2. I got this in gratis from my previous job. I guess I can say it now. Y'all know I used to work for Sephora, right? If you've been keeping up with my channel, you know that I worked for Sephora for like 3-something years. But I received this as gratis in a contest, and I was so excited because I never mustered up the courage to actually purchase one. Even before, when I worked for Benefit and I was working in Macy's, I was literally like right next door to the impulse section. And for some reason, I don't know, I just never got around to actually buying it. I've wanted one forever. And my sister-in-law just got one for Christmas this year, so she's super happy. But I was like, girl, it's gonna change your life. I swear to God, I love this stupid thing. Favorite moisturizer of the year was definitely my Seaberry face oil. I love this stuff. I've tried a million beauty oils out there. I've tried the Maracuja one, which I like. That one is the, what is it called? Tarte, sorry. I tried the Tarte one, the Algenist one, the Boscia one, Josie Maran. I've tried a million, but nothing ever worked as good for my skin as the Seaberry one. So in the beginning of the year, when my skin was super like temperamental, it was uber dry, and then throughout like springtime when I was super stressed out when my dad passed away, and then a little bit in summer, when I started using this stuff again at night, I noticed such a huge difference in my skin. If there was any beauty oil that I could recommend to anybody to start for the very first time, it would definitely be this one. If you were like me, where you have very temperamental skin, where you're kind of combination oily and you really like a glow in your skin, and you feel like you break out once in a while, I swear to God, like this just fixes everything. Favorite serum of the year was definitely my Henriksen Truth Activating Oil. This is a cross between an oil and a serum. I've mentioned this multiple times before, and I've also mentioned it in an empties video, I believe. I love this stuff. I love this more than the collagen boosting serum, which I also very much enjoy, but this was the bomb. I cocktailed this every morning with whatever moisturizer I was using, and I swear to God, it gave me the most beautiful skin to work with when I did my makeup. I could literally walk out of the house with just this on and just, oh, I love it. I guess you could consider this as a serum, but it's kind of like a serum slash treatment-ish sort of thing. These are the Dr. Dennis Gross Peel Pads. I swear to God, this changed my skin's life this year. I have freckles. I already have freckles. And then being in the sun a lot in the Philippines only made it worse. I did use a lot of SPF, but still, just my skin's got a lot of melanin in it. So my freckles have gotten significantly darker when I came back from BI. So I was in love with these. So I started using these in the summer, and more through like summer fall-ish, like towards the end of the year after I had came back from the Philippines. And I swear to God, let me tell you, these are worth every effing penny. I'm probably swearing to God a lot in this video, but let me just tell you, these are a miracle worker. Like, they're totally worth the money. They're super expensive, so I definitely suggest getting them when like Sephora has their like 20% off, or like whenever you get a VIB thing, because it's definitely the time to do it. I promise you, when I say this, it will change your skin's life. Okay, favorite eye creams of the year. You guys know that I love Ulla Henriksen. Ulla Henriksen's eye lift gel was definitely my favorite nighttime one. It's more of like a mask, so it's really great for those of you who don't get sleep, which is a lot like myself. In short, I have really bad insomnia, so sometimes I wake up and my eyes are like puffy as shit. So I love using this at night because I know that it's always going to work for me. It is really amazing at like smoothing everything, lifting everything, just making the eye area look very well rested when you wake up in the morning. I definitely suggest you try a sample of this. It is more of a mask at night, so don't use it during the day because you're not going to like it. It's mostly only for nighttime, and you can use it underneath your more intensive eye cream, which sometimes I do. Favorite daytime eye creams. This one I used for a huge chunk of the year. I would say for the huge first chunk of the year after I finished my I used the Lotus Eye Gel from Fresh, and then I also finished another one of my Ginseng Origins eye creams. I love both of those. Those are definitely like top 10 favorite eye creams in the world. But this year I really enjoyed the Algenist Eye Renewal Balm. I love this stuff. I use it on a lot of my clients when I used to work at Sephora. A lot of my clients like it because it does everything. So the texture is really light, so it's perfect for every day. It doesn't crease your makeup. It doesn't look too heavy, and it doesn't cause milia underneath the eyes. Algenist was one of my favorite brands this year, so I definitely very much enjoyed this balm. I used it for a good chunk of the year. I think I finally just stopped using it because I started using this one. This one is the Fast Response Eye Cream from MAC. I started using this about maybe like a month or two ago. I got a sample of it and then I finally purchased it. I love this stuff. I don't know why I ever stopped using it. I used to use this in college when I was like, you know, partying all the time. So if you're that type and you need something hella quick in the morning to make sure that it works like right away, it helps with everything. So it has apple extract to help firm, and then it's also going to cause like a nice caffeine boost in the eyeballs. So it helps depuff, it helps smooth. It's like the perfect eye prep in the morning. I use this on a ton of my clients these days. I used to use this a lot in college. I stopped using it, started using like a bunch of other stuff like more high-end brands, and even started dabbling in drugstore brands. I don't know why I ever stopped using this stuff because this damn thing is a miracle worker. I don't really have a favorite cleanser this year because most of what I use is kind of just whatever I had. I used 2 bottles of my Rosa Centifolia from Ren, and then I also used a foaming cleanser from Bliss, a foaming cleanser from Simple, I think, and right now I'm using a foaming one from Garnier. So I think it's safe to say that foaming cleansers were like my thing this year, but I did not find one that I'm like uber in love with. I do very much enjoy the Rosa Centifolia one from Ren. Clearly I used 2 bottles of it. I very much adore that one. However, I can't say it was like something that like truly blew me away this year, but I did grab it a lot. The one cleanser that really stood out to me this year is a Cleanse Off oil, and it's from MAC. This is just a tiny bottle. I have a big bottle. This is the one that I use for my brushes. I use this to clean my brushes. I use it to melt off my makeup. I use it to take off my eyelash glue. This thing is like, it just does everything. It's like an oil version of MAC Fix Plus. Like, it literally does everything. But I was very pleasantly surprised at how this works. I went through a weird phase where I was buying hella different Cleanse Off oils. I don't know why I never did a video on it, but I probably should. I do like the Garnier one, and I love the Shiseido one, and there was another one that Josie Marie, and I tried hers. Not in love with that one. I did try the more Pacific one. I tried a ton. I even tried the Cleanse Off oil gel makeup breakup gels from Boscia. This one is by far my favorite this year, and it does everything. So I was very pleasantly surprised at how much I enjoyed this one. Favorite toner of the year, I went back to using my Eskinol after hella years of not using it. I was using my Lush, not Fresh, my Lush Breath of Fresh Air toner for a bigger chunk of the year, but when I came back from the Philippines, this is all that I've been using. So from like March until like now, this is all that I grabbed, and this bottle has lasted me since I got back from the Philippines, which was like in April, all the way until now, and I still have so much left. I love this stuff. It is one of the best toners, cleansers, slash whatevers you want to call it, that I've ever used in my life. I used to use this in high school and a little bit in college, and then because I work at Sephora, I was able to dabble and dibble-dabble and try other brands, but this whole year, I would say this is all I used. Definitely my favorite toner of the year, and this is the Papaya one. Speaking of Papaya, this is my favorite scrub. I don't use this for my face. If you guys watched an old like favorites video slash haul video, I actually use this for underneath my arms for my kili power. Kili means underarms in Tagalog. It's like $6.50. kind of pricey for me when it comes to scrubs, but whatever, it works, you know what I'm saying? And it's really good at whitening. So when I went back to waxing and exfoliating, I used this with an exfoliating glove, and I just, you know, because you got to exfoliate when you wax, that way you don't get any ingrowns. So it's really helped with not only whitening but also smoothing the area. And I swear to God, this mixed with I have a calamansi Eskinol has been like, it just works. Favorite masks of the year, definitely hands down goes to GLAMGLOW. I tried a million masks this year because I love masks. I use masks all the time, like 2-3 times a week I'm slapping one on my face. This one particularly is the GLAMGLOW Power Mud. I have the Thirsty Mud, I finished a Super Mud, I have tiny versions of the Youth Mud, which is the black one. My favorite out of all the ones that I own is definitely the Super Mud, which is the white jar, and that one is like a magnet for the face. It's awesome. I loved that one this year. It was amazing at removing all the gunk out of my skin and all the blackheads and shit. Like, it was awesome. Okay, so now I want to get into like sort of facial sprays and things. I've fallen in love with my Fix Plus again in the past couple of months. I've always had this. I've had it forever. I have the old bottles, a new bottle. I've used this forever, and I kind of just stepped away from it because I was trying the all-nighter spray. I have the Mist Fix. I have some of the NYX sprays. I've tried a lot of different facial sprays in general, but this one, I don't know. There's something about this damn thing. It's like cracking a freaking bottle. So recently, I've learned that it does a lot of different things besides setting your makeup and toning the face. It literally does a lot, like a lot, more than any other facial spray I've ever tried. So if you don't have this in your collection, you kind of need to have it. Just saying. This is my favorite makeup setting spray this year. This is the Mist Fix for Makeup Forever. This is the new one, not the old one. The new one has the O2 label on it. It has a really awesome oxygen complex to it that I really enjoy. So it's a lot like Fix Plus if you ask me, but it actually delivers hydration within like 6 hours of using it, something like that. I'm trying to remember what the number is, 6 hours, 4 hours, something like that. So basically it like refreshes itself throughout the day. So like say for example, I spray it right now, 4 or 6 hours later when my skin's looking kind of tired, it'll like refresh itself somehow. I don't know. There's something in it that I really enjoy. This is similar to Fix Plus where you can use it like before and after your makeup, and you can even use it to like foil pigments or to make glitter stick, things like that. This one has glycerin in it. I'm not too sure about this one. I can't remember, but both of them are definitely alcohol free. This one is the DrySpun from Bumble Bumble. I love this stuff. It's awesome. I love like how quick it is at like just refreshing your hair. Like you could just like fluff up your hair a little bit and zhuzh it, and it just gives it a little bit of oomph. Like, I just love this stuff, and it smells so good. I love the way Bumble Bumble products smell. This is really great for those of you who have really thin hair that products like tend to weigh it down. So this is really good for those of you who just want to like zhuzh up your hair a little bit and kind of give it a little bit of body without weighing it all the way down. Because sometimes hairsprays tend to weigh my hair down. I'm not a fan. So I actually personally hate that. So I really like sprays. This one is more of like what they call a dry spray. So it's really lightweight, and it doesn't get sticky, it doesn't get tacky, and it just works. Anyone I turned on to this one loves it. My favorite, top 5 favorite definitely has to be the Damage Erasing Balm from L'Oreal. Whoever created this stuff is an effing genius, let me just tell you. If you want your hair to feel super soft and like it's not damaged at all, this is the one to try. I swear to God, this did wonders for my hair. I just recently purchased silicone mix. Oh my God, this smells so good. The whole like Total Repair line from L'Oreal is definitely one of my favorite hair care brands. I didn't use it a lot this year. I probably used it for like the first chunk of the year and then kind of just dropped off using it because I used a lot of different stuff. But I definitely kept using this balm. I've probably been through 1 tub, almost out with this tub. I just recently bought silicone mix because someone told me that shit is the bomb. I bought it for my man a long time ago, and you kind of use them as a guinea pig to test it out, and God, I don't think I've ever seen his hair look this healthy. He has really long hair. He's growing it because he's going to donate it, and his hair is a lot thicker than mine and a lot straighter than mine. So when he uses it, I swear it just like looks so sleek and so smooth and incredibly healthy. That is a delivery truck. That means my shoes are here. Oh! You better come to my house. He's at the other house. And then hair care treatment that I really enjoyed this year was definitely the Big Sexy Hair Soy Leave-in Conditioner. I got this in an Ipsy bag. I need to buy a new one because I loved this stuff. I don't know why I stopped using it. I'm just trying to get through a lot of hair care products that I have because I have so much shit. And I just didn't think that I should buy it considering I have so much other stuff that I need to get through. But man, I really enjoyed this stuff. It smells amazing. I don't like everything in their soy line, but I really enjoyed the leave-in conditioner. I went through it so fast. Like, I think I finished it in like a month, maybe less than a month, but I loved it so much that I used it like all the time. I didn't end up buying a new one because I have so much stuff that I need to get through, but I definitely loved this stuff. It did wonders for my hair when I was using it. A serum that I love that I'm still using is the Keratin Infusion Suave by Suave, and it's a Smooth and Shine serum. A lot of serums weigh my hair down, but I love the way this makes my hair look. My hair gets really frizzy really easily because it's naturally curly, and it gets dry hella fast because it's super damaged, but I very much enjoy using this, especially in... I really enjoyed using Elizabeth and James. This is the little rollerball duo. I have the perfume oil as well. I mix the two. I don't use one without the other. I use most of the black and then cut it with the white because the black can be a little bit too musky for me, and then I use the lightness of the white to kind of cut through it. I love using these together. They smell divine. My favorite fragrance of the year is definitely going to go to Gucci Guilty Black. I love this perfume. I swear to God, it just smells so good. Oh my god. There's a lot of perfumes that I have and that I use, but something about this perfume, it just smells so sexy and sweet. It is a perfect mix of both.